5 and 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near.
That's right, he's near, because there's going to be a point. There's going to be a point where you're not going to find him. Is there more to that?
Let the wicked forsake his way, and the
now right there, it's not talking about it's not talking about Esau. It's talking about Jake, wicked Jakes. Go ahead.
Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon.
It says, return unto your Lord. Now, you know that's not talking about Esau, because Esau was never with the Lord from the very beginning. Don't you know Esau had his own gods that he worshipped? And we're going to read about that later. You got something? There's more? All right, go ahead.
And he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon.
Now go to Hosea 5 and 15. Go ahead.
Hosea chapter 5 verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction they will seek me early.
The Most High, when he brings them afflictions, them heavy afflictions against you, you're going to seek him. But you're not going to find him. All right? Go ahead.
This is the book of Zechariah chapter 7. I can't find it right now.
Okay, all right. But anyway, where we at now?
Back in Peter.
Go ahead.
2 Peter chapter 3 verse 5. For this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of the Most High the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water, whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished, but the heavens and the earth which are now, by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. But, beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day.
Jump to the 10th verse.
Verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
In other words, your mindset supposed to be about the end of this society. Go ahead.
Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens be...
Oh, looking for and hasting. Go to that in the blue letter. Let's see what let's get the words, the key words, looking for and hasting. Because that's the attitude you're supposed to be in. Go ahead.
Okay, we're going to look up the word looking for, or the term looking for in the Greek. In the blue letter they have there prosdokao, which means to expect, whether in thought, in hope, or in fear. To look for, wait for. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. All right, we're going to go back. The next word is hasten. Read that in the Greek. The word there is sprido, which means to haste, make haste, to desire earnestly. All right? And down here, that's pretty much it.
It says to desire earnestly. In other words, you ain't supposed to just lay back and, you know, the Lord's going to come. You know, you should get yourself together. He might come in the next 50 years. We don't know. But we're just going to wait. And we're going to take our punishment like a man. No, you can't be nonchalant. Like the dude with the dreads on False Prophet 666. Then they did that little picnic video out there. The guy's reading out of the curses and said, you got to take it like a man. Well, if that's the case, why, when you go to the judges and you go into the books, it tells you how the children of Israel turned their back on the Lord, and the Lord sent a nation against them. Then they cried to the Lord, and the Lord sent the deliverer. They didn't take the attitude, well, the Moabites is enslaving us. We'll just take it like a man. That's not the attitude you're supposed to have. But they don't know anything. That's why when you go on their comment board and you get at them guys, they duck and they dodge. All right? Go ahead.
Matthew 24 and 42. Watch therefore for you.
Well, the key is they don't even know the Most High's name. That's the key right there. They call him Yahweh. That's something that Esau calls him. You know, these Edomites, we have found the name of the Lord. His sacred name. It's not God. We have found his name, and we have our scholars, and we broke it down, and his name is Yahweh. That's something that Esau came out with, man. Go ahead.
Matthew 24, 42. Watch therefore, for you know not what hour your Lord doth come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as you think not, the Son of Man cometh. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season? Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods.
Yeah, like this video of this Jake that went into a jewelry store and he said broke his house up. I mean, he went in there. That's how the Most High gonna come. He gonna have that bat. I mean, that dude just went up in there, he busted the window, he busted his thing, he grabbed the jewelry, put it in a bucket. Then he picked up that big ass 2x4, he went to the next window, he busted that up. I mean, this guy was in the spirit of thievery, man. But he did it in a righteous manner. Because Jake didn't own that damn jewelry store, man. You know?
Yeah, just to back up Elder Tar, you know, our forefather Esdras, he didn't have a nonchalant attitude, and I can prove it by this scripture. 2nd Esdras 6 and 59, it says, if the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? So that was Esdras asking.
Ezra didn't say, oh, well, we're slaves again. I'll just take it like a man. He'll just take it like a man. You know, whenever the Lord decides to come and get us, it's fine with me. If he decides to leave us in slavery for the next 2,000 years, I have no problem with that. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. See that you know what? That's you que sera, sera niggas. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 51 and 14. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed.
No, brother. No, you read. No. We got to take it like a man. We got to take this punishment like a man. Read again.
Isaiah 51:14. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread should fail. But I am the Lord thy power, that divided the sea, whose waves roared. The Lord of hosts is his name.
That's right. All right. We finished with that in Peter's, right? We got the gist of that in Peter's. All right, go ahead.
Again, verse 12, 2 Peter 3 and 12. Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
That's it. So that's what we're looking for, man. So now, let's go into the topic. All Edomites will be destroyed. The first scripture I want you to get is Exodus, the 15th chapter, the 11th verse to the 17th verse.
Exodus 15:11. It says, who is like unto thee, O Lord, among the gods? Who is like thee, glorious in holiness, fearful in praise, doing wonders? Thou stretchest out thy right hand.
Oh, and let's get one thing established. The Most High, Esau is not following the Most High. Esau's not following Esau's not following Yahweh. He's got his own gods, in which we're going to find out. So all these guys that want to save Esau, Esau don't want to be saved. Esau got his own damn gods. Go ahead.
Who is like unto thee, O Lord, among the gods? Who is like thee, glorious in holiness, fearful in praise, doing wonders? Thou stretchest out thy right hand, the earth swallowed them. Thou in thy mercy hast led forth the people which thou hast redeemed.
Who are the people that the Most High redeemed? The nation of Israel. Go ahead.
Thou hast guided them.
And don't give me that bullshit. A couple of Edomites slipped up in there. Go ahead.
Thou hast guided them in thy strength unto thy holy habitation.
The them is talking about the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
The people shall hear and be afraid. Sorrow shall take hold on the inhabitants of Palestina. Verse 15. Then the dukes of Edom shall be amazed. The mighty men of Moab, trembling, shall take hold upon them.
In other words, when the Most High broke us out of the land of Egypt, so-called Egypt, which is Mizraim, and we were in the wilderness, and we were sojourning through that land for 40 years, those people were amazed, they were astonished, and they were afraid. Go ahead.
Trembling shall take hold upon them. All the inhabitants of Canaan shall melt away.
Now let's go from there to Genesis 15 and 20. Go ahead.
Genesis chapter 15, verse 20. And the Hittites and the Perizzites and the Rephaims and the Amorites and the Canaanites and the Girgashites and the Jebusites.
I'm sorry, you went to Genesis 15 and 12? I'm sorry, go to 12. I'm sorry, I meant 12. Go ahead.
Genesis 15 and 12. And when the sun was going down, a deep sleep fell upon Abram, and lo, an horror of great darkness fell upon him. And he said unto Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs.
That's so-called Egypt, which is the land of Mizraim. Go ahead.
And shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge, and afterwards shall they come out with great substance. And thou shalt go to thy fathers in peace. Thou shalt be buried in a good old age. But in the fourth generation they shall come thither again, or hither again. For the iniquity of the Amorites is not yet full. And it came to pass that, when the sun went down, and it was dark, behold, a smoking furnace and a burning lamp that passed between those pieces. In the same day the Lord made a covenant with Abram, saying, unto thy seed have I given this land, from the river of Egypt unto the great river, the river Euphrates, the Kenites and the Kenizzites, and the Cadmonites, and the Hittites, and the Perizzites, and the Rephaim, and the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Girgashites, and the Jebusites.
In other words, those lands, you had Canaanites down in there, man. Like I said, the Edomites went and took the land of the Horites. But then you had the Israelites that had part of their possession was the land of the Horites too. But there were certain lands that Esau had that the Most High said, don't mess with them, because that's their land. Because like I said, Esau had some of the Canaanites' land, but they were pushed out because that land was given to Israel. But Israel wasn't supposed to push out the Edomites and take their land. Now the reason why we didn't destroy Edom back there, because the Most High had Edom set up to do what he has to do today. The Most High had Esau set up to be the devil in this time that we're living in. Now let's go from there to the book of Genesis, Deuteronomy, the 2nd chapter, the 1st verse down to about the 5th verse. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 2 verse 1. Then we turned and took our journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea, as the Lord spake unto me, and we compassed Mount Seir many days. And the Lord spake unto me, saying, you have compassed this mountain long enough. Turn you northward, and command thou the people, saying, you are to pass through the coast of your brethren, the children of Esau, which dwell in Seir, and they shall be afraid of you. Take ye good heed unto yourselves, therefore. Verse 5. Meddle not with them, for I will not give you of their land.